Hey everybody, hi. This is Lulu and this is Healthy Changes One Day at a Time. Um, how's everybody doing today? It is Wednesday. It is wonderful Wednesday. And actually, it's not time for my walk. Scratch my eyebrow. It's not time for my walk yet. It's about 5:12. So I told you all every day I go walking at 6:30, but the sky is looking really gloomy. So I might not be doing my walk outside today. I might be doing my walk inside. But guys, I feel so good. When I tell you I feel good, just this journey that I'm on right now with this being a WW member, I feel so amazing. I mean, words can't explain what it's doing for my life. Because this station is about, this channel is about, I said station, but this channel is about transforming me, one day at a time. And so I'm really making some great changes. And I've made some great changes and I'm excited about them. And it's benefiting my body and just a lot of different good things. So anyway, that's not really what I want to talk about today. Um, it's a word that I want to talk about. And the title is called The Power of Why. And I know y'all like, what? What is why? What is why? I mean, why? WHY? Question mark. That's the question. You ever think about how much power that word really holds? If somebody ever asks you that question, like why, you ever think for a moment how long it takes you to really sit down and consider what your answer is going to be when it comes to somebody asking you that question? And I think what really sparked that, what really sparked that um, question for me and made me really meditate on it was because when I became a WW member, they ask you, what is your why? Like, why did you join? Why did you become? Why did you make this change? Pretty much, it's just why. Just a question. It's really nothing they ask behind. It's just that they ask you to explain what is your why. And so I really had to sit down and think about that. But it didn't just make me think about just making that decision to change my life, in the direction of health. It made me think about that everywhere in my life. Like, what is my why? What is my why? You know, what is my why for what I do? What is the meaning behind my why? And so I know you never think about the word why until you really sit down and ponder on it. And you think about how much power it is in your why. You ever, and I can give you an example. Have you ever made a mistake or you have done something and somebody asks you, well, why? Why did you do it? And you ever sat down and you had to think about your answer before you gave it? Because when you really think about the reason behind the things that you do, you really have to think about it. Like, it really makes you sit down and say, why did I really do it? Is it a purpose behind why I did what I did? And so the reason why I'm talking about the power of why is because a lot of things that we do in life, a lot of choices that we make, even when it made me question my health, like, why did I join this? What is my why that I even begin this journey in my life to be healthy? What was my why? And you know what my answer was? Because you all guys, when I thought about that and I had to answer that, like, it caused me to stop and really think about this. Because it's not a simple answer. When somebody asks you a question, like they ask you why? Why? And you're looking like, what is my why? Well, you know what my answer was when I had to do this for Weight Watchers? My WW, my answer was, my why is because I'm worth it. Because I'm worth it. I'm worth the healthy benefits that come from making changes in my life. And remember, I told you this is about transforming my total self. It's not just about my physical body. It's not just about, about weight loss. For me, this is beyond weight loss. And I know that is going to be a side effect of the choices I've made, which is a good side effect. But when I thought about my worth, people don't understand their worth. And so when I thought about that question, just that why, is so much power in the word why. I thought about it, guys. I thought about, instead of saying this whole sentence that probably could just be long and not sum up why I really began my journey like this, to even make a commitment, because I know my goals and what I want to reach. But just trying to define what your why is. What is your why? I want you all to think about that. What is your why for things that you do? And I mean, think about that. If you think about everything you do in your life, from your job to how you I don't know, from your job to how you operate or how you carry yourself, or what your beliefs are, or how you manage your life. What is your why? What is your purpose? What are you trying to accomplish that is going to, that made you make the decisions that you made? And if you sit down and you think about it and you write down, if you sit down and you think about it and you begin to write down why, and you think about everything that you do in your life from your day to day, you ever think about, why did you choose to do this? Why did you choose to go this direction in your life? Why did you choose to raise your kids like this? Why did you choose to believe the things that you believe? Why did you choose to make these changes in your life at this point in time in your life? I guarantee you, you have never ever sat down and answered your own questions. Sometimes we just do things and we know why we do it, but do we really sit down and think about what our why is? What is your purpose for what you do? What is your purpose every single day for what you do? And when I put down in there, and I don't know if this makes sense to everybody, but it makes sense to me. And when you sit down and you think about it and you can actually answer your question, and I want you to meditate on it. I want you to meditate on why you do what you do. I ask myself, why did I? Now this is my question to me. Why did I start this channel? You know, why did I start 3 channels? Because this is one channel. I have 2 more channels that is on YouTube. And so it made me think about my why, as to why did I do what I did. And all I keep thinking about is when I joined and committed myself to Weight Watchers, I thought about my why, guys. And my why is because I am worth it. I'm worth it. I am worth changing my life to better my life. I am worth having health that can cause me to be an excellent mom, to be around for my daughter, because I'm not a young mom. I'm an older mom. So I have a 1-year-old daughter. So I'm worth it. She deserves the benefits from my why. My daughter's going to she's going to benefit from my why, because if I'm worth it, I'm going to do the things that I believe are pretty much summing up the why I do what I do. I want you all to really think about your life. I want you to think about where you are in your life. I want you to think about the things that you do. And I want you to write down, maybe if you get a big piece of paper and you write down why, because this is also helping you deal with issues that you're having in your life. If you think about something you are really, really dealing with in life, this could be a season in life, because for me right now, this is a season in life that I have a big why, because I want to know why. And it causes you to examine you. It causes you to examine your circumstances. It causes you to look at you, because when you ask your own self why, it puts the focus on you. It doesn't put the focus on anybody else. It causes you to look at you. And so it makes you dig deep, and it makes you consider why you do what you do. Why do you put up with what you put up with? Why do you refuse, or I refuse, to make changes? Why? Why did I make a change? Why did I why am I doing what I'm doing right now? So I want you, if you can get an opportunity to even sit down, because I guarantee you this can help you transform your life. Because it really made me think about my why, guys. That's how I said this is called the power of why. WHY, that one question. You can put a big question mark behind it. And if you just put why, just the word why down on paper, and you just ask yourself why, think about your life. Think about where you are. Think about the decisions you made. Think about a decision you made today. And when you think about it and you begin to allow yourself to go into, I guess, a deep meditation or thought of why, watch how it all focuses on you, your decisions, your choices, your purpose. Everything we do in life, I believe, should have a purpose. It's either, and it's going to have an impact, whether it is a positive impact or a negative impact. But I just want you to think about your why. And I hope that this is making sense to you, because this is how I'm getting it. This is how I have received it in my heart. So it made me think about that. And the one thing that sums up a lot of what I do is because I'm a person who a lot of times who has not felt that I was worthy of a lot of things. Um, I just It's just something I personally have dealt with, where I didn't think that I deserved or I was worth things. But when I put down that why and I pondered on everything from that one question, what's my why? That is what hit me. After I sat there and meditated and I thought about it, and all I could think about was because I'm worth it. Everything that I do in life, everything that I do, I'm worth it. Every choice that I make, you know, and if I, some things flop, some things don't, some things soar, but I have been in a rough season in my life right now. But you know what, guys, at the end of the day, the positive things that are happening in my life, because a lot of times a lot of positive things are happening than a lot of negative things. So it's a lot of positive things happening for me um, in this season of my life, and I've accepted it. But I also want to remind myself that when positive things and good things come my way, I'm worth it. These changes in my body that's happening right now, I'm worth it. I want you to feel that you're worth it, and this is just my why. This is the why that I have chosen. So, with that being said, it's now 5:24, and this video is about 11 or 12 minutes. But I just wanted to share that with you all, because it's a lot of things that I've experienced in my life, and this is what has led me to this channel. This is what has led me to document my journey, because I want to look back and see just how far my why has brought me, because it's going to, and I keep telling you all, I'm still doing good with my journey. I've lost some more weight. The pounds I subtract. You know how you look at yourself and you can't see it in me, but of course, I don't know if you all can tell. Really, I can tell in my face and things like that. My sister can tell, but because I see myself every day, but I can tell just the adjustments my body is making. I can tell how I choose how I eat. I can tell my mindset and my dedication and my commitment is committed to my why, my purpose and my reason, as to me understanding that I'm worth it. That's my why. And so if I don't get an opportunity to walk today, because I really am looking forward to it. It's gloomy outside, but it feels so good, guys. It feels really nice. I think it's going to storm, but I hope it holds off to 8 o'clock, because I really want to go and exercise and just walk. It's so awesome to just walk outside for me. Like, this is my thing. This is now my little gym, because I can't go to the gym like I used to right now, but I also wanted to tell you all that I know that I did an ASMR. If you don't know what those are, um, it's pretty much just dealing with sounds. People like different ASMRs. I'm a person who I may do some from time to time. I had recorded one last Sunday. I didn't put up. It was still with rain. I did it because a lot of times those things relax me when it comes to sounds of nature and things like that. So if you see that periodically on the channel, sometimes I've decided to probably put some ASMRs on here, just sounds of nature. It might not just be rain. It might be rain. It might be the sounds of water. Those are things that really relax me. I can go to sleep to the sounds of water. Rain, the shower, if it's soft music playing behind it, I can just listen to the birds chirp. That's something that also is a good way to help me relax and just meditate and just think about different things. It's just soothing. So that's why I did it. So I know it was y'all probably like, what is this on here? But I hope you all enjoyed it. And I do have another one, and that one may be a little bit longer, but I don't know. It's not. I don't want to do it for an hour. I think it might be like going on 15 minutes, but I'm going to put another one up. But I just wanted to today talk about why, the power of why. And I really want you all to think about, what I said. Think about your why in life. Think about, just what at this particular moment, if you could write down why, what would it cause you to examine about your life right this moment? Your decisions, your choices, what you do, what you have failed to do, what you need to do, why you do what you do. So think about that, y'all. It was just the question of the power of the word why, the question why. So, if that being said, I am going to do nothing. Just relax. I just came in. That's why I got earrings and stuff on because I'm not going walking like this at all. But I'm going to change this out, get ready, get myself mentally prepared. You know, just hopefully it doesn't rain so I can go on out there and enjoy another awesome walk. But I just want to come in and say, hey, let you all know how I'm doing on my journey. I'm doing really, really well. And we will chat again. And I'll have other videos coming. But with that being said, you all enjoy your day. Hopefully it doesn't storm really bad like I think it's going to do something because the sky is really looking beat up. But I'm hoping and praying that the rain holds off. But if it doesn't, I'm still going to probably work out and do something else. But with that being said, this is Lulu, and this is Healthy Changes One Day at a Time. And I just want to remind you all that you are worth it. Whatever anybody's ever told you, whatever's going on in your life, whatever's not working the way you want it to, I just want you to know that you are worth it. Don't let thoughts of what I'm not worth go into your mind and sit there. No, this is why we're transforming us one day at a time. And so that's part of my transformation. So with that being said, we will chat again. And this is Lulu, and thank you for tuning into Healthy Changes One Day at a Time. I am out.